Well, hello and welcome everyone, brothers and sisters and friends. A warm welcome to anyone who might be here for the first time. Thank you for joining us. So it's a blessing for all of us to be here and have this opportunity to meditate together. This virtual session will be conducted by our spiritual guide, Sister Nay, who has more than 20 years of experience in this practice. After meditation, we will open the floor for questions and answers. So feel free to ask questions regarding on any spiritual subjects or meditation or the spiritual path. To ask a question, you can click on the raise hand button and wait for your turn to speak. The questions can also be posted in the chat. Let's see, and a gentle reminder to please avoid asking personal questions with regard to our spiritual guide's personal life. And today, Sister Nay is requesting that we turn on our cameras for the session, if you feel comfortable doing so. Please turn off your microphone to avoid any distractions, but if you'd like, you can turn your camera on. So let us prepare for meditation with conscious breathing. This allows us to transition from outward focus to inner focus with intention. And breathwork is a very effective way to create inner balance and harmony, to quiet the mind and to ease aches and pains in the body, and to connect spiritually. So first, before we close our eyes, let's just synchronize our breathing together. And what we'll do is we'll take 3 breaths together, and we'll breathe in our nose and then out the nose. But when we breathe out the nose, just let everything go. And even if you want to just shake your body a little bit, let's just really shake it all off before we start. Okay? So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So you can begin to close your eyes and sit comfortably with your back and neck in a straight line. You can imagine that you have a string on the top of your head just pulling you up slightly so you could sit a little taller. And then notice the parts of your body making contact with the ground or the chair, and begin to relax and release them. Okay, right into the support beneath you. You can place your hands comfortably on your lap, or you can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And however your hands are, just also relax your elbows and just sink into a comfortable position. And gently bring your awareness from outside to inside and focus your attention on your breathing. Just start by noticing the sensation of the breath in the nose. Just notice the air moving in and out. You might notice the temperature of the air, the feeling of your nose as you're breathing. Just observe. Now you might begin to notice the sensation of your breath as it's moving in your body. Maybe you notice that the belly is rising and falling with each inhale and exhale. So just observe without thinking about it. Feel the wave of your breath. Just slowly and easily breathing in and out of the nose. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Just find a natural flowing rhythm of breathing that feels comfortable for you. Just breathing in gently, breathing out softly, and letting go of tension. Just be aware of your face. If you have any tension in your forehead, behind your eyes, just softening the face with each exhale, relaxing the cheeks, the jaw, the throat, the back of the neck. And welcome yourself and your breath into this conscious space together. Smile and feel gratitude. This is a time of slowing down. And as you inhale, feel the loving, supporting presence of your holy master, your spiritual guide, or something or someone that awakens love in you. And as you exhale, just let love flow outward in gratitude. Let's just take 3 breaths that way. Breathing in love, being filled with love. Breathing out love and gratitude. Breathing in and breathing out. Over to you, Sister Nay.
Okay, so today we will also continue to practice the art of conscious awareness. So with this conscious awareness, I want you to explore your inner universe. So within our body, there's a whole universe inside us. That's why whoever you follow in the teaching, if they direct you to go inside yourself, so that's the way to go. Within our body, like I told you, there's an inner universe inside this. There is a physical creation, and there is the shadow creation and the original creation overlapping in here. But the layers that we should put most important to in this session is the physical universe, because the rest, the shadow and the original universe, once you be able to go inside, at that point, Master pull you inside deeper and deeper. So our job is to peel different layers of ourselves in the physical universe, meaning you have to peel the layers of your body, the layers of your senses, and the layers of your thought or your mind. After that, it's effortless part. But we have to try our best to understand different layers of ourselves. Okay? A lot of people, a lot of my friends, I found that they meditate, but they're not in the body at all. They meditate and they let go of their physical body. And it caused a lot of malfunction within the body. They have sickness. They have unbalance of energy. Okay. And ultimately, Master telling us that we have to study about the human awareness. Because if you want to graduate on this part of the truth, and if you want to make it in one lifetime, ultimately, whatever kind of meditation that you do, you explore everything, but it's aimed at the human awareness, because this is the only level that you can have the awareness of every level at the same time. That's why you will see that this year I emphasize more that you should study the human awareness. How we can do it. How we can do it with our light and sound meditation. Okay? So naturally, when you be able to collect the first layers of yourself, which is the body, then when you go inside, you will start to see the quality of your soul, which is the light and the sound. And Master also give us the tool to practice. Master give us Simlan, the holy names. But if you not follow any master, I recommend that you can use your breathing. Okay? It's as good. And we don't need any tools but our body and their withdrawal of attention and sincerity to walk on this part of the truth. Okay? So let's begin. I want all of you to observe conscious breathing or conscious awareness in one point. So I pick up this point at the end of your nostril. So we're gonna try together. I want all of you to be able to focus in this small space and withdraw your attention to your body first. Because this body is like a shell. If you want to collect into the yolk inside, just like when you crack the egg, the first layers that you have to collect is the physical body. That's why I tell you to place your attention first on the body. As we observe the breathing as the tools anyway, so we observe at the end of our nostril. So if any thought come, any sensation come, you observe without judgment. Okay? So we're gonna meditate on at the end of nostril for around 3 minutes. You can observe your breathing coming in and going out. Just like you see the wave of the sea. The wave coming in and going out. And you are observing. You can place the observer where you feel that you stand on the beach, watching the wave coming in and going out. Okay? And observe the sensation at the end of your nostril. Do you feel any hot, cold, some kind of vibration, some throbbing sensation, tingling sensation, piercing pain, anything, just observe without judgment, but be awake and aware on the process. I want you to place their importance on the observer and use your breathing as the tool. Okay, let's start. Okay, now you still remain the observer, but you breathe in inside your head and observe the breathing that flow inside your head. Observe the sensation when you feel the breathing moving through your skin, inside your brain, inside your eyes, or inside your nose, inside your mouth. This is a basic that you can observe your physical universe inside your head. You might feel some heat. You might feel some cold. You might feel tingling sensation, clawing sensation on your face. Some burning feeling in your eyes. Anything. This is an art that you can listen to what your body telling you. You're in charge of your own universe. Just observe without any judgment. Observe everything as it is, not what you want it to be. You might experience that each breathing when you feel more calm. Your pattern of breathing change, and you can look into the sensation of what the physical universe feel better. You can observe the feeling within your head better in every moment. When you soften all the part, you might feel there's a lot of lightness, sensation. Some stress has been uplifted, some tension has been removed. Just observe without any judgment. There's nothing good and there's nothing bad. You just observe the truth that manifests in this moment. This is how you practice conscious awareness. This is similar to orange juice experiment that Ishwaji taught of us, but I use the tool of breathing. You can imagine the breathing come to fill up this part, that part of your head, the same way that orange juice going in and fill that part. But with the tools of breathing, you will notice more of sensation. You can observe. And you can constantly observe, even when you sit and meditate like this. Now go down to your throat. So observe your throat. Breathe in and out. Let the breathing flow around your throat, the back of your neck. Observe how you feel. And then go down to your chest, front of the chest, back of the chest, both of your shoulders. Feel the breathing in this area and observe the sensation, the manifestation of the truth in this moment. You might find that when your awareness starts to go inside, withdraw from the world outside, you might start to see light. You might start to hear some strange sound. Within your body. Don't focus on the light and the sound yet, but you observe the flow of the breathing that reach different part of your chest. The obvious sensation, the subtle sensation, any tight area, any lightness area, any comfortable area. Observe everything as it is. This is the art that you can listen to yourself better. Any dropping sensation, observe everything as it is, without judgment. If you still don't feel anything much, go back to your breathing at the end of your nostril and observe from one tiny spot there. And then you can come back to observe different body parts. Now go down to your right arms, to your right hands. See the breathing flow into your right arms, from your right shoulders to your right arms, to your right hands, and all the fingers. Is it hot, cold, any vibration? Remember to remain the observer. We are observing the truth using the tool of our body. We can switch to the left arms. You can breathe and feel the breathing into your left arm, left hand, and all the fingers. Put the importance into the observer, not the sensation that you feel. The stronger awareness of the observer, you will be able to witness your inner universe in the framework of your body more clearly. If on the process you spot any pain, any dropping sensation, any numbness, any strong sensation, any strong feeling, you ask that part what your body wants to tell you. You can talk to that part of yourself where it needs attention. Okay? Then we move down from the chest to the upper part of your stomach, your upper back. Breathe in this area above your navel. Sorry. Observe everything as it is. You might feel any dropping sensation, some heat, some cold, some numbness. Just observe. Using your breathing as a tool of movement. You move around that area. Observe your inner universe part by part. You move down to the lower part of your stomach, of your lower back, your productive organ. Observe the sensation of this part. Any strong sensation? You can ask that part, what is the message that your body wants to tell you? Take note of the subtle sensation also. Any lightness, any heaviness. Observe everything as it is without judgment. There's nothing good nor bad. Then we move to our right leg. Start from the upper part of your right leg. Breathe into that part. Create the movement or the flow inside your leg. Observe any sensation that happened in this area. Remember, we practice and put importance on the observer who observe the manifestation of the truth, using your physical body as the tool. Go down to your lower part of your leg, your right calf muscle, your right ankle, your right leg, your right feet. If there is any strong sensation, pain, or numbness, you can communicate with that area what your body wants to tell you. Take note also of the subtle sensation and feeling. Use the breathing as the tool to soften that area. Create the flow inside your feet and observe. Now move to your left leg, the upper part of your left leg. And move down to the lower part of your left leg to your feet. Create a flow. Breathe into this area. Observe the sensation that you feel. Any strong sensation? What is want to tell you? Observe everything as it is. See the manifestation of the truth clearly at any moment. Now feel the whole of your body from head to toe. Breathe in and out. We already fill all the space with conscious breathing. By now, you might start to see the light. You might start to hear a subtle sound. You might start to feel the pulling of love from the truth inside you. This is the manifestation of the Master. If you can practice this art of conscious breathing combined with the light and sound meditation, and the practice of love and devotion with the Master, you will feel that Master is here and now with you at all times. This art of conscious breathing and combined with the higher technique of the practice of love and devotion. This will allow yourself to be just like the Master, to purify yourself until you empty yourself enough to receive fully blessing and grace from the Master. Now observe the whole of your body, the movement, the flow of different vibration and energy. If you start to feel the pulling of love, see the manifestation of love at every moment. It is not important to see any vision, but it is important to observe. Become the observer. Okay, I will let all of you observe for another 3 minutes. Then we can come out of the meditation together. Okay, before we come out of this meditation, we're gonna share love and blessing together to all our loved ones. People ask me, when we share love and blessing, how do we know that our 5 generation, 7 generation, or 9 generation receive the blessing from the Master? Within our DNA, within our cell, we have the record and the connection that compress into a very tiny space, atomic space. And this is like a barcode that all of your 9 generation of the connection of the 9 generation compress in there. So when we give love and blessing to ourselves, as we study our inner universe like this, then we can send the love and blessing to the whole 9 generation without any effort or without even think of their face. Because if right now you already feel the whole of your body, then please give the whole of your body love and blessing from the Master or the past Master, present Master, and the future Master, from the Christ, from the Buddha, from the Prophet, from the Gurus. Fill up every cell, every DNA in your body with love and blessing. Generate this love and blessing using the breathing as the tool. Create the flow that the blessing can flow in all part of your body. Bring the power of love to purify yourself. To win your ego, everybody ego. Give love and appreciation to yourself. Thank yourself that you brought yourself, your physical self, to sit and do meditation together like this. Give yourself a spiritual hug. And slowly, with the awareness that you still awake and aware inside, you can slowly open your eyes whenever you're ready. Okay? So happy to see all of you, especially some of you. I see your face for the first time because you guys used to see my face all the time, so I have no idea how some of you look like. Hey, if anyone is in India right now, okay, this month and next month I will be in India. So you can message me directly, okay? We might, see each other. You might find some time to come and sit and meditate with me, okay? You can open your microphone if you have any questions. Mm.
You can also post any questions in the chat.
Krishnamurti, right? I wonder for some time now what you look like. You're handsome. Yeah. And Helen too, huh? I cannot even remember how you look like. Yeah. It's good from time to time we open the camera like this. You know why? I ask all of you to see, to show your face on the camera so I can check, if you do meditation properly or not, or you just open your eyes and laugh at me, right? So I'm like checking, like, do they follow the instructions seriously or not? Okay, any questions? You can raise your hand or you can open your microphone to ask, you know? Mm, okay. I guess it's cold everywhere, huh? Where you are. In Thailand, this week's very, very hot. But today, because we have this meditation session, so it rained a little bit. So it feel more like refreshed today and not that hot, you know? I have a problem, for some time that my body is really, really heat up during meditation, or when I'm connect with the master so much so, with the master blessing so much so, I just feel that my body heat up so badly, and it take me 3 years to understand why and how I can cool myself down. Mm. Because when I withdraw, right, I'm not, how to say, I'm like completely go inside, and I'm not be awake and aware in my physical self, in my physical body that much, like I'm not here. And the energy that I connect with the master is so great that on one hand is the energy of the master, on another hand is the process of burning out the karma very quickly. Because when I connect with all of you like this, in a meditation session like this, or I give somebody a spiritual suggestion, so it's like a transmission of the karma, you know. So in a way, it's like I shoulder others people karma as well, because naturally, when the people who come to me feel suffering, I will also feel the same suffering that they experience at that moment, right? But because I connect with the master and I try to purify myself at every moment, my my tools, the tools that I have here, burn out the karma very quickly. And sometimes it create heat, unpresent heat. Like I can literally walk on the icy ground and doesn't feel anything, you know. And it start to disturb my organs, and my brain and my eyes. Someday, if the heat is so bad, I cannot see clearly because there's a trap heat inside my head, It doesn't create like a headache, but I notice that the heat is there. Or I will feel burned down to, from my throat to my chest and down to my lower back. And I just wish that, is there a way that I can burn these effects very quickly and it doesn't disturb my the function of my physical body. You might notice also, in the past 3 years, I gained a lot of weight because I always feel discomfort, and I feel like the sugar in my blood really running low. So I feel like after meditation session like this, I have to run and eat, something sweet. But now, not anymore. So I train myself with the art of conscious breathing. Put the awareness to my human body more. Because for some time I asked, okay, if this physical body is not important and it's not even a tools that we use for meditation, because we have to completely withdraw and up and go somewhere else, right? Why we have to born human? We can just be an astral being, and learn with the master in the inner spiritual school. It means when you are a spiritual practitioner and you have a physical body, it means you come here to graduate, okay? And the fastest way to graduate is to study about human awareness. Because our master, Ishwapuri, he started the organization study of the human awareness. Some clue is there, okay? Because by human awareness, I have found that actually intuitively, when you listen enough to the well-being of the whole inner physical universe, the intuitive function within yourself start to open up without actually you have to see or hear the sound. I found that people come to me by again and again asking, oh, I hear the ringing sound. What the sound mean? Some of them spend 20 years listen to the same sound and no wisdom come out of it. Maybe they focus on the right way because they feel that the sound have to be in a certain way. Actually, the sound inside, we have to listen to the movement, to the flow inside ourselves. And it will open up to you what it is. Sometimes it comes with sound. Sometimes you just see the movement of discomfort. Sometimes you just see the movement of suffering. Sometimes you might just feel the movement of some strong feeling, If you be able to observe yourself, use yourself, these human tools is the best, because this is a temple of living God. I see a lot of people vacate the temple and go somewhere else. Yeah, they can do that, but it takes a very long time to be able to master the intuitive feeling that come. Okay. So, any question, Heather?
I don't see any questions in the chat, but I have a question. Maybe you knew I had a question. Um, so when I was breathing in the meditation and focusing on the different parts of my body, I could feel like, that place was breathing, kind of imagine the breath breathing in and out of itself, in like in my arm, for instance, or, and then my thigh. But my mind would from time to time ask the question kind of like, well, where is the observer?
Mm.
Where is the observer? And then I found myself wanting to locate the observer, And so
Ah, okay.
so maybe you could say something about that, because if the observer the
Mm.
is having the experience, right? But then they're also kind of observing the experience. They're maybe are they doing
Mm.
both of those things? Um, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Very, very good question. I don't know if you ever to ride the wave or become the surf. So the breathing is like the wave, right? So you ride it and it flow inside different part of your body. The observer is still there. writing, the breathing, is together, go like this. So you will see everything very clearly. But if you still cannot do that, and your mind very strong start to kick in and win the observer, go back to here, go back to the conscious breathing in small area first. Because the inner universe inside us is very vast, it's very, very big. Sometimes you might feel that you're getting lost in the flow, in the movement of everything, because you're not strong yet with the art of become the observer. So you pick a small spot inside your body, maybe on your shell, this human shell here, right? Observe this until you're strong enough that you can ride the wave. Remember, because when we going, the first step that we are doing is that we place ourselves here and we observe the wave coming in and going out, and you're just watching it without become the wave. But eventually you have to learn to ride the wave and go inside and see everything inside your inner universe. Believe me, it takes some time. Why? Because this conscious awareness, if we not train it at all, it's really, really slow. Let's say your thought, your mind, your thought is moving as 120 kilometer per second, right? Very fast. But your conscious awareness is like 20 kilometer per second. So this one cannot win their thought yet. So be here until you train this conscious awareness that it can run 150 kilometer per second. Then you can win your thought, actually. This is a matter of practice, And like this, you will actually enjoy to observe, even during the day, even without, closing your eyes. Because if you be able to observe in this one spot, you train your conscious awareness to run faster and faster, and eventually it will win your emotion, it will win your thought. But before that, when you go inside and when you're not ready, you get so overwhelming and lost in the process of everything from the flow inside. Because if you notice, when you withdraw your attention to your head area, you might feel everywhere, feel the sensation at once. You don't know what to pick, where to pick, what to take note, what to notice, right? Yeah, and our mind tend to go to the strongest sensation. Yeah, to take note, to take, the pain, the numbness, the negativity in, and sometimes fail to take note of the positive sensation also that happen there subtly. So by practice conscious awareness enough, now you can see like 10 direction at once, because the eye inside is single, right? It doesn't need capacity of turning head to see, when you practice that and you withdraw inside, that observer actually use the wisdom eye to see. And that wisdom eye, you can see 10 direction at once and take note. But it depends how aware and awake you are. And don't worry, on this process, you will face your own devil. You will see your own angel inside, You will see everything because you have to peel different layers of yourself. It's like you're like an onion. You continue to peel different layers of yourself. Sometimes the feeling of fear come up. And it's so fearful that you feel, I myself experience like when I'm, try to withdraw the attention to the body because I have to fix the problem of heat, And when I'm trying to do this conscious breathing a lot, because I learn so fast, and the fear come up, it actually peel my emotion layer up. And the biggest layers for me is fear. Like I feel almost like I fall from a cliff, but it's have no end to it. I'm not, reaching the bottom of the cliff. I feel I continue to fall for 3 days, and it's terrible feeling. But I stay with my breathing. I observe. I'm trying not, judging it. I'm trying not to make it more fearful. I'm trying not to give the power away to this fear. And after a while, it burn out. So don't don't be scared to explore your own universe with the help of the master. You have all the help, but you have to walk this part yourself. I cannot walk the path for you. I can just be your friend, and together we help each other to walk on this part. Because nowadays human seems to have a lot of mental issue, mental sickness, and our mind runs so fast that we cannot understand ourselves at all. We get easily lost. That's why, I want to add up this year, we need to focus more on human consciousness, human awareness. It's not, maybe you will think like, teaching something that go against, the word of the path masters. But it's not like that, because I myself explore already that. I was thinking that such kind of our true home is somewhere else that we have to get into. Okay? I try to withdraw my attention to the wisdom eye center and vacate my body out. Yes, it's true. I explore all the possible universes, astral world, causal world, Parbrahm, Sunna, everything. But I feel everything is just go in the loop, and it has no end, and I don't gain any wisdom out of it. My body's, the more I do it, my body continues to feel more sick. And I feel, what's wrong, I wake up every day for the past 3 years, feel like I have a stage 4 cancer. What's wrong, So I'm trying to find a cure, like what I'm missing here. Yes, the awareness of totality of consciousness is there. Yes, it's not actually difficult to get into, because when you love, you master so much, and you have the sense of love and devotion all the time, that awareness actually open up to you. But then I feel unhealthy, I feel not well, and I'm look at myself, wow, I cannot be a good example. I still feel very sick. The more people that I see, the more satsang I give, the more meditation I give to people, I feel more sick. Is that a way that I can strengthen my spiritual muscle, right? I just feel maybe my spiritual muscle has not been trained, to have this awareness. And I was correct, Then, okay, I'm just thinking, right. So maybe there's a way that we can open up this door, the access of the inner universe of every level. Just like, okay, you can explore the astral region, the causal region or Parbrahm without actually leave your body. You can do it here and now. So when I practice conscious breathing enough, I find that, all the universe that I feel that is expand in the infinity, coming back to my body and put the infinity complex and compact inside this temple, this physical body, and it's safer. Because by doing this, you will feel more and more healthy. You will feel the sense of here and now, and happiness is here. And because and when I start to do this, I have better relationship with my family because I'm not walking around feeling lost or in dream, like I'm not here, you know. So when I'm more active in my body, in my character, and in my life, I can bring more the master power, you know, to manage everything all around. Okay. So I feel moving forward, especially this year, is the year that I'm willing to help people this way by my own experience. I'm not talking on behalf of the master. I'm just a spiritual practitioner like all of you, you know? So when I'm doing this, even here now today, you know, I feel better. I feel like a normal person for a first time in the past, in so many years. Okay. I feel like I'm like a crazy person walking around because I always see the overlapping dimension of everything. You know, that's why I cannot drive the car because I don't know what is the real road and what is not. Is there a person there or is not a real person there until I touch them? Now, when I learn this art, I pull everything to myself, so I have more human sensory that active inside me, so I can know. And it's not dangerous for me anymore to expose to different energy field because the energy field within myself become all balanced, you know. And it doesn't matter what outer circumstance of me become, you know, out of balance. I can remain awake and aware and observe the balance inside myself. This is better, you know. So this is actually the sense of true awakening, I would say. Before I experienced this, the awakening is just the concept, you know. Yes, I can withdraw my attention and direct my attention into pick up that information, but it's not constant. But by remain awake and aware, see the flow in my inner universe, you know, I'm actually learning. There's no coming and going anymore. There's no in and out of meditation anymore. It just is. You remain awake and aware. And this is true meditation that you can do 24/7, maybe 20 hours a day, because the rest of 4 hours you are in deep sleep. So you not notice your body. Okay. But you know, this is a wonderful art, you know. It might contradict some of the master teaching where they don't focus on breathing kind of practice. But I don't know, I don't care, I'm Buddhism. So, so in the Buddhism, they actually really encourage the practice of mindfulness or conscious breathing like this, you know. So I'm just like, you know, explore the resources that are available to me around me, you know, because in truth, there's only oneness. But with human mind, we create separation. Okay? So whatever work for you, just explore, right? This is not a cult that bind down you to one practice and have to be this way, that way only. Okay, this is the part of wisdom. Whatever you do that awake your wisdom, do it, you know? But I'm just, guide you by my own experience only. Okay. Heather, is there any comment?
Yes, there is, but I was wondering what you said about the surfer. Maybe Brother Ian can enlighten us as a surfer, because what I got from what you said was when you're surfing, you're riding the wave. You're not wondering if you're riding the wave, you are riding the wave. So very good. So Diane, she posted a question. Hello, dear Sister Nay. Did you say that when some people meditate, that they are out of the physical body, and that this has led to some health disorders? Would you please clarify this, as I was thinking that we are to imagine being in the Wisdom Eye Center when we meditate. And I was understanding this center as not being in the physical body. Is it more a matter of bringing awareness into the body such that we welcome our soul into the physical body when we meditate? But then she says, I believe from what you just said, right? She said, I believe you're answering my question before it has been asked outwardly. Thank you.
Okay, good question, because I have been wondering for a while, that what it is, the very, very first symptoms that you can experience if you withdraw completely, vacate your body out. When you're coming back, you might feel back pain, backache, or the neck, just like the people that sleep or in the meditation posture, that they're not lying down, but they force themselves to go inside, you know? So, there, because you not remain awake and aware, you will feel that coming back, your feet will get hurt or numb, or the blood cannot flow. You have problem with the circulation in your body because you're not here. Okay, so this is a very first symptom that you can feel when you practice, not in the right way. Okay, because you completely vacate your body. And in my culture, in Thai culture, there's a lot of harm if we're doing that, because they believe that there's some entity that is more aggressive, like astral kind of being. At that time, if they see a vacant body but still alive, they can push themselves in, you know. So sometime in some tradition, they're telling us about the possession of the evil spirit, okay? Because the owner of the house not there. They see the house is empty, and it's just like, okay, let me borrow this house, and have party in it. So actually, there's a danger, but fear not, because we have the protection of the master. So those entity cannot come near. That's right. But what about the aches and pain that you completely let go of your body and you just feel like you sleeping in a sitting position? So it can do harm to your body more than good. Okay, about the Wisdom Eye Center. It's true. The Wisdom Eye Center is in our head. But when you go inside, when there's no up, down, right or left, okay? When you just float in this empty space, okay? Where is your Wisdom Eye Center? When it's not even a solid body or the direction to tell you. So that in the middle of this empty space is their Wisdom Eye Center. So when you explore and go deeper and deeper inside, if you notice, I'm not teaching about the chakras at all. It's not that, you have to lower yourself down to this chakra, that chakras in the body. No, it's not like that. Because, the inner universe is actually not, when you when you visit it in the right way, it's not the expansion of the space, it's the completion of the space. Okay, so you go down deeper and deeper within this body. Okay, and if our soul is not here, then how you can be awake and aware and talking to me right now, right? So our soul is here, but our soul live in this body. So you can try the both way, okay? And let me know. Because I already have tried to expand my consciousness to the infinite and study, and then compress myself to the minuscule of a dome, and study of myself as well. And I feel by compressing inside, it's safer way, because you're not drift anywhere, you're not going anywhere, you're here and now. It is better and actually faster too. And we're not crossing different state of the dream-like state, because when you expand your awareness outward more and more and more, it's like you get lost in that space. You feel like you in this state of dream for a while. Because when I'm start to practicing that, withdraw my attention, vacate my body and out, and explore the astral region, causal region. I know every region. I know all the head of the region and how it functions, what the scenery is and everything. But I feel that it's like I have to learn different series of dream, from this dream to that dream and that dream, and I get lost. Where is the dreamer? Where is the observer? And on the last state, after I feel that I cross the greater darkness, or we call it Mahasuna, I then, enter the space where, okay, there's a totality of consciousness. The total awareness is there. But then I find that, there's a missing element. Because when I'm open up to that, why I feel so sick? Why I still feel not well? When, suppose if the state is the state of perfection, then this physical body have to be perfect too. Maybe I'm not doing it in the right way. I still practice, but put my attention outside, away from myself, And this way, when I'm compress everything back, I direct attention toward the observer, the dreamer, and the self. This is a different. I already practice the two way, and I find that this is more direct. This is more of that you can remain awake and aware and become observer at all time, and there's no need for you to close all the series of dreams until you reach the truth. Okay. Hopefully I answer it well.
Rohit has his hand raised.
Hi Rohit.
Hello, sister. Thank you so much for today's session. And I think you answered my question. So the the expansion part, which I had a question on that. So you're saying that the expansion will happen automatically, or that's will be part of the physical itself.
Yes, the expansion will actually happen automatically, because when we practice more and more, we will start to have the spiritual power. And our spiritual power, when we embed it into our physical self and the physical being, your aura will actually expand. okay? Naturally, without you have to do it, okay? So for a normal meditator, okay, if you still meditate but not seeing anything, not feeling anything, but try to meditate for your peace of mind, try to reach the space of calm, and so on that you will already have around 7 feet of aura walking around with that light surround you, okay? But if you practice more, like you feel, you start to see the light, you start to hear the sound inside, then at that time, your aura can be, let's say, 20 to 30 feet already around you. Let's say it's around the whole of your house, okay? This is natural, very natural. So in some tradition of practice, that people do a lot of conscious breathing. And in my tradition, they cremate the body. So when they cremate the body, you know what happened? Their bone become like glass, become like diamond, become like a semi-precious stones. Why? Because the whole body actually become light, like the living cell is purifying itself so much so that when you put heat to burn the physical body, it become all kind of semi-precious stone like jewelries, and I just, for a while, I'm just take a look at this and a little bit fascinating how they can do it, why it is that way, why people make big deal out of this, and now I understand it's just a matter of practice, because they draw attention to their body so much so that it create all of that effects, because potentially their aura reaching very high, like cover the entire city, and they are just like the sun themselves, because the fusion, right, or the exchange of the karma within their karmic body is so great that at every moment they burn something out. So it's make their physical body very strong. And sometimes with those people, they are also bulletproof. When you stab them, it's not enter because they draw all the blessing to this body, because they understand that they have to protect this temple as well. But this is just a small gift, The main thing I want all of you to focus is to remain awake and aware of the observer, because this is how we graduate from the path of the wisdom. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So any more questions?
Stephanie has her hand raised.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hello, good evening, Nay. It's so nice to see everyone. Such a blessing. So I've been doing the breathing for a couple of weeks now. And at first I was really resisting it because I've never really was breathing well in my life. Only if I was exercising, I was breathing. And so, but now it's becoming easier, and I've become aware of the areas in my life where I'm totally not in the now, not conscious. And so I'm getting better. For example, I've noticed when I wake up at night, that I never was breathing really. And so now I wake up and it's like I'm taking a breath in. And also another area that I've noticed is eating, that most of us, we all say we eat too much, we eat too fast. And so I noticed when I was eating, I don't know where my breath went. So that means the awareness was gone, and it's the same, I think, with also speaking, I think we all have different anxieties in our lives. And so and I've noticed these different areas is when I'm totally unaware of the breath, and everything else I'm not aware of. So it's a really nice journey, and I think it's also really cleansing the body, because I've experienced some cleansing like I have if I'm doing like a fast, but I'm not doing a fast. You know, my body is like cleansing automatically, or even some old stuff that actually I haven't experienced in a while. You know, some different pains that there's no reason for it to be there is showing up. So I'm just kind of sharing, but it's a new experience. And at first also I felt you know, I'm like leaving the path of the master, because now where does the Simran go, and where does the everything else go? But I think it's like an evolution we're going through, because we have totally ignored that part of us. And I have also been the person that totally drops out in meditation, and I think that's what happens to me. I'm gone. And if I wouldn't have the master, you know, I would be an empty house. But now I'm staying awake more. But it's also more of an effort in many ways, because it's so new. So after, I don't know if I have a whole lot of questions, but maybe the question is, once we perfect this, it just becomes part of us. We're present in every moment with our breath, and we no longer have any areas in our lives that are unconscious. We become totally conscious. Is that
See,
how it's going to
it's
go?
very good. You know, that's why this is actually the real art of listening to yourself. Because I feel that, Stephanie, you can listen to yourself more through this art, you know? You notice more of yourself like never before. So it's good. And don't worry about Simran, you know? You can still recite the Simran every time that you feel, but you see that these two techniques can combine, you know? You can combine it together. And actually, Simran come naturally. The connection with the master come naturally. You know, we don't need to force it. And also, the light come and the sound come, you know, and it's more constant, because you will see it day and night, not like some dream and it going away, you know. When you clear yourself up enough, when you like close your eye, and when you know, flow, you know, use the breathing to flow to different part of yourself, you actually see that your whole body feel of light, actually. You know, sometimes it's very bright, sometimes it's less bright, sometimes it's this color, that color, but it's okay. Just observe. You not become the light. That's why I told you that a long-term breath work or conscious breathing practitioner, their whole body, when they cremate, become like glass, become like semi-precious stone, you know, because they see this light so much so, and the fusion of the energy in their body is so great that they purify themselves at every moment.
Thank you for that gift and that new adventure. And I think it's also the mind, now that it's on board, the mind is excited, because the mind always likes something new. So this is something new to experience.
No, it's not new. People practice this for many thousands of years. But I'm just feel like, you know, I don't want to lead anyone from one dream to another dream, from one illusion to another illusion, you know? So if I'm doing that, it is going to be very, very heavy karma on me. I want people that practice this can experience direct connection with the truth, with or without me, okay? They don't need to like me, love me, right? But if they're sincere in their practice, they gonna connect with the truth inside, okay? So I don't like the part where we selling blind faith, you know, like a package, like, okay, when you die, this is insurance. You're gonna get this big amount of money, but you don't even live to see it, right? So I don't want to make this part where people come, get initiation, and then find out later after they die what they get. This is not even fair, right? The truth have to pay off here and now. If you sincerely practice, you will see the result right away, not after you die, right? Okay.
Thank you.
Any-
That's very
Yeah.
helpful.
Mhm. You're welcome.
There's a compliment in the chat. Nina says, please accept my compliment, Sister Nay. You look beautiful today.
Because maybe my skin will grow. Huh? I slowly become the glass, like semi-precious stone. Maybe, but don't try to come and shoot me or stab me, okay? I still get hurt, so don't do it. So, yeah. Oh, Susan, I saw a cat next to you. Is that a ginger cat? It's cute.
Okay, there's a few comments here.
Good.
Hi, Sister Nay. And this is it's maybe I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it correctly. It's M-I, my. Why did you have to struggle with this for these 3 years? Where was your master all that time? I thought our master would always help us do things the best way.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that master leave the physical body. Yeah. And then, the responsibility have to be on another body. So probably take this job or this responsibility prematurely and continue to grow with it. That's why I feel sick and not well, and I'm try to do some observation why it is this way, that way, and I found that at that moment of that 3 years, this year doesn't count because this year I already feel very, very good. But in that past last year, I feel there's some subtle ego in me. And that ego tried to push me, saying that you have to seriously do this mission. You have to help people this way, that way. You understand? There's still a one thing to help, and as long as I having that, then the effects of the karma come back to me and strike me. You understand? Because there's a subtle ego within me that I feel responsible on my human self, that I have to walk a very, very big footstep, and it has become burden on my mind. But this year I'm clear that up. I just feel everything is all right because I'm nobody. I don't want to be anyone, and I don't need to be anyone. Okay, I was thinking, I have to feel this footstep. No. I'm just thinking, okay, let's erase this footstep. And just take it as it is, right? Because if there's some expectation, then there's gonna be ego in it, right? And now I just feel like actually truth remain truth. Either I'm here or not here, If the same truth can manifest in one man in this world, the same truth can manifest in every one of us. Therefore, I'm not special, okay? And I was mistaken that I was special. That's why I take a lot of consequences, from this karma. I was thinking that I have to help the world from my small hand, But no, it's not true, right? Because when, because when we transcend this illusion, separation, that they are how to say, the giver and the one and the receiver. When we transcend this, illusion, then there is only one. I was thinking that I have to do everyone favor, but now no, I just do myself favor. Okay, but I'm still take responsibility to appear on the camera, and help out. But I just feel the sense of human, I'm just a normal human being right now. And before this, I was thinking I walk around and feel like God, no? Because I see all the overlap dimension. I see all the deities, angel come and bow down to me. And it's, inflate my ego, right? No, not anymore, because they can't even see me. I might be like, dissipate or disappear from those dreams. And now those dreams, it's not, how to say, affects me anymore, because when you wake up, all the dream melt away, right? I was walking around, feel like a queen, of the dream. And when I wake up, all that go away, right? But then I'm happy. I'm happy because I don't feel the burden of anything anymore. Hopefully you get it, huh?
Okay, wow, that's a great explanation, Nay. So Suzanne says, thank you, Nay, for this enlightening session and for sharing so much about your own experience. The ginger's cat name is Buddha.
Buddha? Really? Oh, cute. It means that he's enlightened already. Oh yeah, he's the ginger cat, so it's like a saffron robe on him. Yeah, I love cats. I think everybody already know.
Sister Nancy,
Hi.
this is Beth. Hi, I didn't see the button to push for your hand to go up, so I'm just vocally coming in. Just a couple things about your how your body's been doing. We've heard that the masters can get very sick, and that perhaps they're taking on so much karma that that's what makes them sick. And the other thought I had is that Master is probably purifying your body through all of these things you've gone through because of your desire, to grow spiritually. He's purifying your body, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, thank you. But why it have to be 3 years, not 3 days? He can do
Right.
it fast, right?
Yeah, we need patience. We need patience.
Yeah, I do. Sometime when I did initiation session, I almost collapsed. Last
Wow.
initiation session, I fell down the stair, right?
Wow.
And I have this back pain for, let's say, 3 months. And it's gone now. It's gone now. Don't worry about me. But after like every kind of satsang, when there's a lot of people, sometimes I just feel the stabbing pain, like some knife stuck in me for a while. So yeah, and I'm just thinking, what's wrong, Why I have to feel all of this, right? And now I know, I know why. Because I have ego, that's why I have been punished, to feel like a queen or a princess when I'm not. So
That's funny. Funny.
yeah, but it has been an enlightening journey, that I can now share more of my personal experience to everyone, because I feel that maybe that a lot of people similar to me have a spiritual sickness, but they don't know that is the spiritual sickness. because the state of the world right now is crazy, you know. I just feel there's a lot of crazy people out there, more than normal people. It's very rare to find normal, sensible kind of person. Everybody go crazy, you know. In like walking around in Bangkok, I feel like, my God, this is a madhouse, you know.
And a lot of people that get sick or have diseases aren't aware of the spiritual reason that they have that sickness. There's usually a metaphysical cause for their sickness.
Yeah, correct. Let's say you have an anger and you hold this anger in for 10 years. You know that anger can manifest as the cancer cell as
Yes.
well, you know? Because you not listen to what your body try to tell you at every moment. And you continue to hurt yourself. That's why it manifests as sickness, you know? With this art of meditation, you can actually purify yourself, sustain yourself. You can even live longer, right? And happy. Live long and happy as well. Not like live long, but you know, you have to be feet to the tube on the bed, right? Why you have to live that long if you're in that body and trapped, right? Okay. So
Thank you.
anybody else? You're welcome.
Mhm.
Nice to see your face.
Thank you.
I have no idea what you look like.
Well, I look different depending on how I wear my hair. I just did these braids this morning, so it's a very different look for me.
Okay, anybody else?
Helen has her hand raised.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Lei. Happy New Year.
Yeah, happy Chinese New Year. It's a Dragon New Year.
Yeah, today is a New Year day. Yeah, the Lunar New Year. Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, and I'm like happy to join the session today. As I'm not at home, I'm traveling. And when I see the message in the chat group, I'm a bit. I feel it's a shame I will miss this meditation session. But somehow Master understands my worry, and then let me have a chance still to do the meditation with you all. Yeah, thank you so much. And just
You're
now,
welcome. Where are you right now?
I'm in Italy
Ooh.
because
Enjoy.
yeah, and because my parents come to Malta to visit us, and I bring them to Italy to have holidays here. Yeah. And because today is a New Year day, so and the kids also have the midterm holiday, so we just have some traveling. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah. And just now, you mentioned about conscious breathing, but so far I still cannot get this technique. I don't know how to breathe naturally, you know. So is there any like kinds of quick paths so I can easily practice this and then to do it?
Okay, so in the beginning, if you don't know how to breathe, actually you can count. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4. You breathing in, and count 1, 2, 3, 4 when you breathe out. But at the same time, you have to observe, okay, the flow inside yourself while you breathe. When you get to the 4, then you expand to the 6. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't need to reach the number. Let's say when you breathe in, when you count 1, 2, and it's already like, you know, you already hold your breath. It's okay. You count more, 3, 4, and you hold, and then you release. You breathe out. In the beginning, you have to train yourself by using number at first, and when you can observe your breathing already without you have to count or force yourself to do, then the breathing will become more natural. Okay, sometimes you have to force yourself to collect the first layers of the egg out as well. No?
All right. Yeah. So that
Mm.
means during daytime, I practice more and more to get used to it. And then maybe
Yeah.
when I'm falling asleep, I can still do it naturally. Right.
Yeah, correct. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And you can
Okay.
always reach out to me when you already feel the breathing more inside your body, the flow. You can ask me more about the next step to take. Okay?
All right. Yeah.
Mhm.
And one more thing is another question, maybe a bit silly, but I still want to ask.
Okay.
Because just now you say you find the other way to practice the other way around, which is we don't focus outside, don't expand, but the other way around, we just try to manufacture everything inside and looking for to explore just inside. Mm, and care more about our physical body because it's just like because of this physical body, so we can practice and can explore inside. But I'm wondering for you, of course, it's a good way because it's like maybe I put in this way: you already have you are already a bachelor degree, and now you go to kindergarten. You can stay there with the kindergarten guys but with your bachelor wisdom. But for us, I'm just a kindergarten guy. How can I? I don't have any idea about the higher level not say wisdom, even knowledge. I don't have. Then, for example, for me, okay, if I tell more about my physical body and just checking everything inside, just focusing on myself. I'm wondering, would that cause make me have more attachment to my physical body? So is there any point can balance it? I don't care too much about this physical body, don't cause too much ego, but at the same time, I can look inside more and more. So what's the point to balance this and then to progress?
Yeah. That's why, Helen,
Yeah.
I agree with you of doing that, but that's why I emphasize to be the observer more,
Mhm.
because when we all go inside, what first thing that our mind will do is just to observe everything and become the object that you observe, right? Yeah, that's ego big time. But then if you practice the art of observing, but you not become the object that you observe, you don't become the symptoms that you observe, then you can exercise to be awakened from this dream, to come closer and closer to the truth. And when you become closer and closer to the truth, naturally your ego will start to melt away. Believe me, the first layers that we gonna experience is suffering, and you face the suffering, yeah, and then you feel
Okay.
like, oh no, this is illusion, I don't want to feel this suffering anymore. You will make sure that you are not that suffering. You
Mhm.
are the observer who observe this suffering that happened to your body.
Mhm.
That's why it's not that easy.
All right.
Believe me, when you overcome these layers of suffering, you won't go back to that ego again,
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Um. But a strange thing is, for example, because you mentioned about to observe more. Yeah, I remember this, but I try, and to observe everything. Even something happened to me, I think, okay, I'm just observer. That's not me. It's just illusion. But then somehow I feel that I'm more indifferent to everything, even to the people, even to my family members, to be honest. Like my kids, my husband, even my parents. I won't care too much about them anymore. So I don't know if this is a good thing or it's not that good.
It's just a state of the progress of spirituality. Eventually, you will come out of that state, of you will become more loving kindness. But it's not, it's more of universal. It's not direct to this one, that one. It's not like a personal affection anymore. But this state is, it's okay. But sometimes people will say to you that you become more heartless,
Yeah.
But remember, it's just for a while that you might experience that, and then eventually it will go away. Because our mind always operate in 3 channels, positive, negative, and indifferent. This is the function of our mind. And we have to observe, okay, which channel it run into. When it run into enough this channel, you pull yourself back. I'm not even this mind. And when you feel that you're not even this mind, that's when you find your true self, which is love. But you have to explore enough to take side with this positive, this negative, this indifferent, until one day you fed up and you pull yourself back that, I don't think that this is real me. Okay?
So that means we
Then you will learn to raise above. It's just state that happen to you at every moment, you will notice. Because our mind always takes side, because it's running outward from our true self. And it wants to grab onto something at all time.
Okay. So that means we're going to experience all these 3 possibilities. And then after that, we fed up and we say, okay, well, I got enough. That's all illusion. And then I find my true self, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Thank you, dear Nay.
You're welcome.
So
Enjoy
Thank
your
you. We
Lunar
will.
New Year
Yeah.
holiday. Hey,
Thank you.
where's my ang pao?
Okay. Thank you, Nay. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, anybody else?
Just Stephanie in the chat, she says, well, I'm curious what the next step is.
What the next step of what?
Well,
Of Helen?
well, you said that to Helen, and then she posted that. So is there a next step
Oh,
for her or for us, I guess?
no. It's individual, She will come to me when she's explored that, I think you already done a good job, Stephanie. You already fight with your mind that, it have to be this way, that way. In the beginning, believe me, I fight with this a lot too, that I just feel like, why I have to come back and practice this kindergarten technique, Yeah, it's true. I just feel like, I'm the most stupid person on this planet, but stupid is good, right? It's good for a spiritual practitioner.
It's being a beginner.
Yeah. Right? And we can always begin,
Nay.
Hi.
Hi, I just wanted to share something little because it's probably getting long and I don't want you to have to suffer after this satsang. Like you said, sometimes it drains you, But anyway, I just wanted to say that I've really discovered a lot of things lately about what the mind is not, or Anyway, one thing that I sometimes do too much of is comparing myself to others, or thinking they have more than I do, or they are more than and I realize that's totally the mind, so it's just good to realize that. It's just, yeah.
Oh, our mind is interesting. You know, when you practice to listen inside a little bit, you will find this layer. And this layer, you will constantly compare yourself to others. Either they are not good enough or I am not good enough.
Yeah.
You know, it's always two ways. Okay.
That's
And
the
don't
ego,
listen
isn't
to
it? Isn't
Don't
that the
entertain
ego?
Huh?
That's the ego, isn't it?
Of course, it's classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anybody
It's-
else? Huh? Go on.
It's just good to get free of that. It's so freeing to just be yourself, you know, and love yourself and not care about what other people are or do.
Yeah, don't know, don't care. Don't need to know, don't need to care.
No.
Okay, anybody else? That's it. Maybe you can end the session, Heather.
Okay, perfect. Well, let's see. So should you have any further questions for Sister Nay, you can feel free to write in directly via email. And you'll notice in the chat now is posted Nay's email, love@onetruth.love.com. And Sister Nay will be offering meditations on some months, which will be announced through email the week before the event. And you know, most of the time, if ever that it doesn't end up working out somehow, you can always also will be posted in the WhatsApp. And then we also have, speaking of that, we have the One Truth Love WhatsApp group. That's a great way to stay connected and spiritually inspired on a daily basis. And that's in the chat too. Okay, it's One Truth, One Love group, and at WhatsApp. And if you can't find that, you know, you can message Nay or message me, and we can get you in there. And then information for upcoming events and past videos can be found at our website, onetruthlove.com. And we're happy to announce the dates for 2024 in-person IMRs in Thailand with Sister Nay. They'll be in Chiang Rai. And so the first one will be April 23rd through the 29th. That's a Tuesday to a Monday. The second one will be July 22nd through the 28th, a Monday to a Sunday. And the third one will be November 20th to 26th. That's a Wednesday to a Tuesday. The dates are posted on the website and you can register there. Space is limited, so be sure to register if you're interested in attending. And Sister Nay, thank you so much for your love and your guidance and your friendship, and for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. It's really an incredible support to us all. And thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us in meditation and for all the great questions. And may we take our meditation seriously and our breathing seriously and be happy and healthy and blessed. So thank you all. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Happy
Thank
Lunar
you.
New Year. Bye-bye.
Love
It's
you.
the year of
Bye-bye.
dragon. Okay,
Yes, the year of
enjoy
the
the year
dragon.
of dragon.
Thank you.
Bye, Jerome.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Randy.
Bye,
Love
Randy.
you.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Dad.